something that has actually manifested here is a little bit of the voter turnout. You know that Kisumu County is one of the political bedrocks, the political bedrock of ODM leader Raila Odinga here. And probably someone would have expected that the turnout could be, if not 100%, then it could be 90-something or 80-something. But surprisingly, here in Kisumu Central, where we had total registered voters of about 130, the winner in Kisumu Central, Dr. Joshua Oron, got 54,000, and being followed closely by Ouda, who got 26. That means the turnout for Kisumu Central is 63%. And one thing that actually manifested yesterday, by the time the constituency returning officer was announcing the results, he challenged Kisumu residents actually to take this exercise seriously, because 63%, that means about 37 did not partake in this exercise. And that's a challenge that he threw to the residents of Kisumu County actually to take this exercise seriously in the next cycle, so that they can partake in this exercise and elect leaders that they would prefer. While, like I mentioned, right now what's happening is that you can see behind me here, the IBC officials, they continue to wait. The stage is set, the observers are in, the party agents are in. What we're waiting for is just the reception of the B series of forms from various constituencies, so that the collation and final declaration of the winners of the positions of governor, senator, and woman member of National Assembly can be done. And that can be the first form. They can start trickling in about 30 minutes. That's what I've been able to establish from the deputy county returning officer here. And just maybe to paint for you a picture of how this area is from just beyond this building here. Before we came here, we took a spot check around the town. We went to town, we went to the famous Kondele and the Nyalenda area. What's happening is that just people are continuing with their businesses as usual, except just for small groups where people gather and discuss the presidential outcome. You see, this is what is causing anxiety among people here. They're very anxious. They want to know who their next president is going to be. And that is what they're discussing basically in those small groups. Well, we continue monitoring the situation. John Jacob Curia, and much details, I will bring them later on. Let me hand it back to you.
Thank you very much, Wycliffe Okech. He's our reporter in Kisumu. The results quite interesting. An independent candidate. And I don't know about Shakir Shabir, because somehow in Kisumu East, he always has a way of winning. Because this is the second time he's winning on an independent ticket in Kisumu East. But of course, you've heard of Aduma Owor, the MP for Nyakach, who has recaptured his seat. The only person who has lost is Fred Ouda, and Joshua Odongo now comes in Kisumu Central on an ODM ticket. Rosa Buyu, the woman representative for Kisumu County, has also felled a giant in the name of Olago Oluoch, who has lost the Kisumu West constituency. Dr. James Nyikal has recaptured his seat in Seme. So has Koyo of Mohoroni and Jared Okello of Nyando. Thank you very much, Wycliffe Okech. Quite interesting results, a mixed bag of results, but then you have turnout still being a problem across the country.
Yeah, I believe they also suffered that element of people not traveling. There's so many people who vote in Nyanza who were not able to travel to go and vote, and especially for them, the distances between Nairobi